Hey guys, welcome. Now I'm here for a reason. Numbers do mean something, right? We know that. This month, it's 10. Today it's 10. And tomorrow will be 10/11. There's a shift happening. There's a rebirth. And I've been shown a message, and it has to do with this. We've had these cards here many times. There's a rebirth. And it's because the child has been set free. We're facing our fears. And we're actually allowing the child time with that pen to help create our story. But to create our story with from a new angle, because we know we're not children anymore. But we sure know how to do better. We really do. We're starting to connect that energy. And it's to do a lot of right now better for ourselves and better with the people that are around us, better for our environments, better when we go out of our domes, out into the public domain, and we take our masks off. And we say the harder things. We say the things that need to be said, but we still say them with kindness and compassion and love. And then, we can go on with our day and let the child have the pen again and get all giddy and having fun. And then, maybe Divine Feminine's going to come in and do something with the child, Divine Masculine. And we're really mastering ourselves. And when we connect those energies with the body, mind, and soul, we're humming. We're humming, baby. I never noticed till today that he's on top of a camel. Very interesting. We know that Divine Masculine is sharing. He's sharing. And this is connected to the feminine and the cards that she received on Dream and Journey. That's what these cards are from. So the feminine's message was the lovers and compromised. So the masculine gets sharing and the feminine gets the lovers and compromise. There's a connection, and there's a connection, and it has to do with today. Something has shifted. And tomorrow, I really feel like we're going to start feeling it. And tomorrow we're going to be hanging with the moon. So I love to see you guys there. And the starlight, moon and starlight. Now, guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep looking at the camera, so I still can't sit down. I'm getting very close. I'm getting closer to being able to sit down, but I'm not there yet. But I have to be here. And you know what? New patterns to create with moving around. The messages are here. When we were doing here at our last reading, I noticed even when I was watching it myself, laying back and watching the reading back myself, there was more than one card that flew out. But I only saw one on the ground, and there was a reason why, because I found this card in the plant right here. The plant that's right here. And it's because it goes with the message to today. This is the 5 of Pentacles. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. That is the 5 of Ariel. We have to really stay on our thoughts right now. That's why we really need the child having that pen. With the lion on top of that camel. And I love that the imagery alone, not even getting the messages directly from the book, but even as yourselves, you guys can see it. Like that child is directly connected to that lion, and that lion is on top of a camel, and it is dark there. But look at how light it is here. That camel's in the storms. He looks really tired. He looks like it's time to retire. And that lion, that child is just playing his flute, playing his tune, and that lion, it's part of us. It's all part of us. Our ego and what we fight against so much to change, it's part of us. And when we just accept it and then we do the work to shift it and to heal it, because we know that we need to give ourselves love. And when we give ourselves love, we're able to give out love more freely and more openly. I really wanted a message from the moon. And then this card flew out. So yeah, this is how it's happening, because these are how these things go down. And then we're going to get some messages, guys. We got to get some messages. should have had this ready. This was all happening on the fly because that's how these things happen as well. So thank you guys for joining me here. I appreciate it. What must be shall be, and this ties in with everything we've just discussed. You have beautiful dreams and inspired, bold ambitions. You are guided to believe that they are a natural expression of your soul, something that is meant to be. Life will support you in the expression of those dreams and ambitions, even in the moments where it seems to be a struggle rather than support. The process for transformation into full maturity involves learning how to grow through light and through darkness, back into the light again. You will always find your way back to the light. Have faith in yourself and what must be. Dedicate yourself to what you love without hesitation. Dedicate yourself to what you love without hesitation. This is connected to the moon. You see the moon right there. This is connected to our transformations through that process. From the light to the dark, back to the light. And that's what we're doing. It's how we're expanding. We have to experience that darkness so we understand. Because we learn so much there. And when we have that new level of surrendering, it's a new level of surrendering there to just what it is in order to create what is anew. And that, I really am feeling this Scorpio new moon. It's running through my being. I feel the rebirth, even within myself. You know, I went out last night in the public, and I have never had my mask off as much as I ever have. And you know what? I was able to just sit there and transmute whatever judgments were coming my way. And at the end of the day, when I came home, I got to reflect love back to myself because I felt like I was being true to myself and I was really being there no matter what. And that's a gift to be able to give that to ourselves. And especially when it's new. It's, you know, when things are new, there can be fear there. But we're just like, oh, well, that's just because it's change. But we're okay. We let it go. We let it be. We do what keeps us higher vibing. And that's really feeding us with that light. And we're going back to the light again. I want to get a message now. I want to get a message. And it's going to be for these cards. These 4 cards right here that came out in the last Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, the Dream and Journey readings, okay guys? And look at that. I flipped the deck upside and there's aloneness. My goodness. Oh. And schizophrenia. We're moving away from our separateness. That's just an illusion. And we understand, we connect to spirit, we connect to the light, because we go from the light to the dark, back to the light again. We're going to share, we're going to compromise. So there needs to be understanding, and understanding that we are not separate, even if we are apart. Harmony, and there it is. That's beautiful, beautiful. And we've achieved balance, harmony. There we go. 10-10, guys. There's the message of 10-10 for our reading today. Let's get our message. Just want to be ready here. Rebirth. And I'm not going to be able to edit these, guys. I'm sorry. Something's malfunctioning, so just bear with me here. I always try to edit this out to save time because I don't want you guys, I know you guys have other things you need to do. Other people you have to be connecting with. Thank you for being patient with me right now. This card depicts the evolution of consciousness, and it is described by Frederick Nietzsche in this book. I did not say that last name right, guys. Thus, he speaks of 3 levels of camel, lion, and child. The camel is sleepy, dull, self-satisfied. He lives in delusion, thinking he's a mountain peak, but really he is concerned with others' opinions, that he hardly has any energy of his own. Emerging from the camel is the lion. When we realize we've been missing life, we start saying no to the demands of others. We move out of the crowd, alone and proud, roaring our truth. But this is not the end. Finally, the child emerges, neither nor rebellious, but innocent and spontaneous and true to his being. Whatever the space you're in right now, sleepy and depressed, or roaring and rebellious, be aware that it will evolve into something new if you allow it. It is a time of growth and change. It's a time of growth and change. And if this is something you dreamed upon a star, if this is your dream cloud, and you want to catch that dream cloud, babies, well, this is what we got to do. We got to let our inner children have that pen. And we have to set ourselves free right now. And we have to allow our rebirths. Maybe we have to say goodbye. Maybe it hurts. Maybe we have to feel it. Maybe we have to cry. But then we have to set ourselves free and create with our new patterns of joy and happiness, because we matter. And our desires matter, and our dreams matter. Our sharing matters, our compromising matters. What we came to do here with Mother Earth and heal with matters. And that's leading us right here. The experience of resting in the heart in meditation is not something that can be grasped or forced. It comes naturally as we grow more and more in tune with the rhythms of our own silences. The figure on this card reflects the sweetness and delicacy of this experience. The dolphins that emerge from the heart and make an arc towards the third eye reflect the playfulness and intelligence that comes when we are able to connect with the heart and move into the world from there. We want to shift in from there, from the heart. Oh, better get to the right side. Let yourself be softer and more receptive now, because an inexpressible joy is waiting for you just around the corner. Nobody else can point it out to you, and when you find it, you won't be able to find the words to express it to others. But it's there, deep within your heart, rape and ready to be discovered. Well, thank you guys. That's so beautiful. My dog's soaring through that. That's beautiful too. The words are so breathtaking. I mean, the arc towards the third eye, reflecting the intelligence. The arc towards the third eye, reflecting the intelligence. Right along right there. You know, meditate on that for a minute. We are at a place now where something is shifting, where there's a connection being formed and made, and it's just love. You know, I went out last night, and I just experienced being out with another human being on a date. And it was just a social date. It was nothing, because, you know, I understand where I'm at in my expansion. I just went out on a social date with someone to get to know them. And it was a very nice experience. And through that, I didn't want to go because, you know, my twin flame has meant everything to me, as well as my karmic partner. But I needed to experience fresh energy. And God got reflected back a lot of things that I needed to see. And understanding too, even my divine counterpart in being in separation. I want him to be happy. I want him to be there for his kids because that matters, and to do the things he needs to do, because the next 7 generations are what's going to be building here. And I've added that generous charge within my life. That's what's worked for me. You know, to really understand that his relationship with his children and where we're going on this planet it's good. He's got to do what he's got to do. And when we're meant to be back, we're meant to be back. And I'm on my path right now. I'm connecting to my light. I'm creating my patterns. I need to shift into things. I need to grow. I need to expand. I need to still be able to be here with you, as well as all the other people that I work with in the collective. These things matter to me. They're important to me. Healing matters. Mother Earth matters. The things that I said I would come here and do. My starseed light, it's activated. And I want to thank all of you starseeds that join me here, that are activating, that are feeling this. And I want to thank all of you that join me here to heal and raise the vibes. This harmonizing, this harmony, this 10-10 dolphin energy that's available to us right now. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. And yeah, is it hard sometimes? You know, we think, oh, it's just going to be doing the easy thing. But it's not doing the easy thing. It's doing the harder thing. But how you are being the dolphin energy within the moment. And watching your whole universe expand. Watching these other pathways open up. Watching these other connections being made. And all of a sudden, you may have started off down there. But, oh, you're up there, you're up there, you're up there, you're up there. You're watching yourself climb this little ladder. And you're like, you know what? I see what I needed to see. I'm at where I needed to be at. And I'm really glad I didn't give up on myself and I got where I needed to be. But honor thyself. Know thyself. Be with thyself, guys. This is part of the expansion. Now, I just want to see a message from the child. Oh, flung right up like that. I want a message from the child. Joy. Of course, the 6 of Cups. This is divine masculine and divine feminine and joy. Just inner children playing. This is what we need. This is the 6 we're creating. You know, connection. Body, mind, soul. Masculine, feminine, child. There's our 6 within. We're multidimensional. We connect those concepts. We stop trying to pull those apart and say, that doesn't go together. This doesn't go. No, it goes together. We have to start pulling these concepts together. That's what allows us to be multidimensional. To string the little pieces of the light and pull them in together. That's our web. Building our web is we take the pieces of the light. There's truth within all the darkness. There's truth within all the perceptions. There's truth within all the experiences. We take it all and we string it all together. That's our web. The web we are weaving. And right now, we are working on creating Metatron's cube. And that's going to allow us to be where we need to be. Well, this was a couple of cards here. We have the Prince of Discs. That's connection. That's connection right there to masculine and feminine energies and grounding it. And we become pragmatic. We're no longer distracted. We are ascending. Here is ascension. 6 of Swords. Princess of Wands. We are becoming enthusiastic. We're getting lit. We're getting lit. And we're getting lit on the path of the moon. And there's the child about to make transformation. Transformation on that path of the moon. Connecting to our ancient ancestors. This has to do everything with the third eye. And the arc over the third eye that we just discussed. This is connection to the divine masculine and feminine within. It's like the child. I see the child now, the inner child going to meet up with divine masculine and divine feminine. That's the journey. That's the part of the expansion we're at. That's where we're healing. Woo! Wow, that feels great. That feels great. That feels incredible, guys. I apologize for anyone's ears I just blew, but that feeling I just got through me was that enthusiasm, that rebirth I even needed. Because boy, I have been that camel energy lately. And the feeling I just got within that card, I felt that enthusiasm. I felt the connection to divine masculine and feminine, the child the expansion, this, and this, and this. It's a new life. It's a breath of new air. It's new energy. And it's connected to this. This is it. It's our abundance. It's our connection. Divine masculine, divine feminine, the child with the 3 of cups in creation. Everybody having a turn with the pen so we stay balanced. We're driving the crystal. We're driving ourselves. We're going where we need to go. That's Metatron Cube, that beautiful chariot forward motion energy. Thanks to the moon. Cancer too, you know. But we have prosperity. We've reached it. We've created that new space we were trying to get to. And we are builders of the light. We are keepers of the light. We have to build new earth. We have to start. It starts with us. And you know, when the time comes that it's officially here, it's going to be this one kind of a flippin' celebration as we create within to without. They say around 2050. 2050 is officially the golden ages. We're starting to build them right now. It starts with us. And a lot of people have been activated and making pathways for these moments right now in time. It's beautiful. You know, it's such a deep positive charge within to get up and join you here. And to be able to, the gift of the light of this information, to be able to expand our consciousness, to be able to understand somebody at a deeper level, to be able to understand ourselves at a deeper level. And that's what we're doing, guys. We're understanding ourselves at a deeper level so we can set ourselves free. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. It means so much. You guys take care. I'm sending you many healing vibes to create with on your path today. And tomorrow we're going to spend some time with the moon and starlight as we need to get some messages on where we're going next in our expansions. Take care, and I'll see you soon.